All right, we're here in this video to learn how to dig a cat hole. Now, it sounds very simple. You dig a hole, you put stuff in it, you fill it back in. But there's a few things that you can do to be more successful. What we want to do is we want to dig a hole, dispose of our waste properly, and then cover it all up so no one would ever know that we were there and what we did. Okay, this is where we're going to dig our hole. You can see all these leaves right here. This is the leaf litter. Now the leaf litter, we're going to want to move off to the side. Clear a big area. This cat hole is going to be 6 to 8 inches deep, and I like to dig it 6 to 8 inches wide as well. This brings us down to the next layer, which is called duff. All right, this right here is a lot of decomposed leaf matter, some soil in there. Okay, this is where it's breaking down. We want to get down below this into the organic matter that is going to have the organisms in it to help break down your poop. So once we're down to this level, we're going to dig. All right, and remember I said 6 to 8 inches wide. So what I like to do is I like to go in on an angle. When I dig it all the way around in the same angle, it's going to create a cork. So here we go. We go in, we keep going around. There's going to be a lot of small roots. If we go around a few times, we're going to be able to get underneath those. And you may be unfortunate, you might hit a bigger root or something, but here's our cork. This is what it looks like. It's going to come off. We're going to put this off to the side as well, over here. Not directly on top of our leaf litter. We're keeping these different layers separate so that it's easier to put it back. Now I'm down into the organic soil right here. This soil is perfect for gardening, you can tell. It's broken down leaves. Okay, we've got a lot of little organisms in there. And we're gonna put the dirt off, slightly different spot. Okay, and then we can really dig at the soil. Then we're gonna scoop the dirt and we're gonna put it off to the side. Once we start getting down really deep, we're gonna start to see the soil composition change quite a bit. It's gonna go from black, earthy soil, and in this particular spot right here, we're starting to see some clay. So that's getting away from the organic matter that can really break down our poop. What's nice about this trowel, and a lot of trowels, is that they'll have the measurements right on there. So from the tip right up to the top of the blade here is 6 inches. So that tells us our depth, and we're at 6 inches deep. We're at about 7 inches wide. Now that there's poop in this hole, we're going to fill it back in. You can use the trowel to fill it in, but you got to be careful that if your aim was off, if there's some poop on the side, that you're scooping it back into the hole without using the trowel. For that, you can use sticks. So here's our poop. This rock right here, we use our stick. We can move it into the hole, okay? Then we take that stick, which is now contaminated, and we can put that right down inside that hole. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that soil that we just removed and we're gonna put it in on top of the poop. Taking care to remove most of the soil back into the hole. Next step we can do is we can take a stick, okay, and we can stir it up. By stirring it, we're really mixing those organisms into the concentration of the poop. Okay, it's just going to help it break down faster and easier. When you do that, you want a stick that's sturdy enough that it's not going to break. So we take this stick, we stir it up a little bit, we mix it around. Okay, now we take that contaminated stick, we put it right in there. Okay, we continue, put the rest of the soil that's around on the ground, we swipe it in. And this is where that nice cork comes in. Okay, it's perfectly fit there. We put it on top. Now what we can do is we can just kind of gently step on it. And you can see already the hole that we made is starting to disappear. Now the leaf litter comes back. scatter this all around so that nobody knows we were ever here. Okay? This is for respecting other visitors. It's looking after wildlife. We don't want them getting into our poop. It's going to make them sick. It can make us sick because they get into this, they walk through camp, they walk on your camp plates and dishes and on your picnic table, and backcountry illness, right? That's all there is to it. It's relatively simple. Those few extra steps really go a long way and leave no trace in terms of making sure nobody else finds your poop accidentally or gets sick from it. If you want to learn more about how to poop in the woods safely and effectively and enjoyably, stay tuned. We're going to have more videos. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That'll help us out, figure out what kind of content we want. Write some comments. What would you like to learn? We can do a better job taking care of the environment around us and make it enjoyable for everybody. Thanks. Have a great one.